Hello there at Crowm Plumbing. Um, this is Donald Cunningham, and I want to share some information with you today about what you can do, things you can do to improve your presence online. Now, the three things that you can do that's going to bring more customers to your business is backlink, content, backlinks, and citation. So now the first thing I wanted to go over is content. I have your site up here. You can scroll down here and take a look at your content. And now Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of text on the home page. Now I ran your site through a scanner, and you have just short of 1,500. I think you have like 1,485 words on your home page. So you're close in that respect. Okay, now this is your competitor. They actually have about 2,300, over 2,300 words on their home page. So when Google is looking at the words, it's also looking at words behind pictures. They have a lot of pictures, a lot of words. But overall, they do have more words on their homepage than you do. So you would have to, in order to top them, have a minimum, I would say 2,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. Okay, so now let's talk about keywords. This is the tool here that I use called Ahrefs. And what it does, it gives me a background details of what Google looks at when it's ranking a website. So the keywords are here, it's showing here, they're being found for 38 organic keywords. So if I click on keywords, then it shows me the keywords that they're being found for. So the first one is in Metro Flow Plumbing, which is their brand name, for a volume of 600 searches and traffic of 187. Now the second was going to be Emergency Plumbing Plumber Dallas, Metro Flow Plumbing Dallas. So the top four have their name in it, but then we go down and we see other search terms that are not necessarily their name. Okay, now this is your site in Ahrefs. You're being found for 8 organic keywords. See what those are. Again, Crowm Plumbing, that's your name. Crowm Plumbing, Possible Texas, your name again. Plumber, Crown Point, Residential Plumbing Services, Plumbers Near Me. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to, as I said, we have to update word content on your home page, but you also want to include keywords that your competitor is being found for. Next thing I wanted to talk about is citations. A citation is your business name, address, and telephone number. Okay, I have up here now the results of a search. So on this side here, we have our organic listing. On this side is our map section, is what we call the map pack. So if I click on one of these here, on these red one of these red circles here, then it gives me the information about the company, and then so you have your name, and then your address and your phone number down here. And the important thing about the citations is you want to have, we call it the citation also a NAP, NAP. And the important thing is you want to have your NAP listed in online directories such as BBB, Yellow Pages, Yelp, Facebook, etc. And the more listings you have, it gives your site more relevance. So what you want is to be listed in more directories than your competitors. And now the way we do that is now we have a site called Bright Local, which will show us, show us what citations are listed in what directories. So we can match the citations that are listed in your competitor. We can match those and also add more for you, add you to more directories, which would mean that would bring you above them in the map section or the map pack, because that's what pushes you up in the map pack. Okay, now the third thing I wanted to go over is backlinks. Backlink is when one website links back to another website. But when the one website is being linked to, it gives them more authority or more relevance. So the more backlinks you have linking to your site gives you more authority as far as Google is concerned. And the important thing too is you want your backlinks to be relevant. In other words, you want it to be it's like a recommendation from a colleague. So you want your backlinks to come from sites in your business or related to your business, rather than say something like Pizza Hut if you're a plumber, and that gives your site more relevance. Okay, looking at the overview of your site again in Ahrefs, we said that you have 128 backlinks. Okay, now looking at your competitors overview, it shows they have 378 backlinks. So if I click here, it, sh it shows me the exact sites that are linking back to their site. So what we want to do here is we could get that the same links and have them link back to your site. But in addition to that, we could get even more. So again, that you would outrank them as far as the number of backlinks you have linking to your site. So that's it in a nutshell. Again, we went over content. You would need, you probably need about 2,500 words of content on your homepage. And then we went over citations. You want to have your citations listed in more directories than your competitor. And backlinks, you want to have more relevant backlinks pointing to your site than to your competitor. And this gives you more authority as far as Google is concerned. So if you do these three things, then it will rank you higher in Google. So I hope this video has been informative for you. And as I said before, if you can take what I've showed you and do this on your own, or if you would like my help or faster, quicker route, you could give me a call at 714-473-0269. Again, my name is Donald Cunningham. My number is 714-473-0269. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching the video. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you, and you have a good day.